So I was sick after Rolex for a full month. So if anybody else is having flashbacks with me, just save me if you see me collapse. As Harlan said, I'm his boss. So
she acts like you.
I act like him. No, I work in order fulfillment, which means I have talked to a lot of people. I get involved with a lot of people's cars in orders. So there's quite a few people that I've met here at events. I'm always doing Rolex, Carlisle, Belle Isle, stay close to home sometimes. Belle Isle, the Bash. I've done the Bash 3 times. So I've met a lot of you people. I've met a lot of you there, but you're going to start seeing me more often because I'm quickly becoming a race fan. So I'm here on vacation right now, and I'm just having fun with the rest of you. So it's wonderful. I'm loving it. So, but again, as Harlan said, I work in order fulfillment. I am a forecaster, which means I take Harlan's dreams, which are ultimately your dreams, anything that you guys tell him, he honestly, this is my favorite product manager to work with because he honestly knows exactly what you guys want. So,
did you say that to the Cadillac Corral also?
I didn't. No, I didn't go over there yet. No, but what he does, he comes up with plans sometimes up to 5 years in advance. And what I have to do is take his plans and build orders to make sure that he's accurate. And he is by far my most accurate product manager. So he's on tap with what you want. He is also on tap with what you want before you know you want it. And he makes my job actually sometimes harder because he's trying to get you everything you want.
You need to go back and look on the 2024 order guide.
Oh. But yeah, he's trying to give you guys everything. So now you know right now you have what, 7 to 10 wheel options. You have, good Lord, I don't know how many interior trim colors. Nobody else does that. Most of our cars are a little more streamlined, but he's trying to give you guys everything you want. So the more you want, tell him, and he's going to try and do it for you. He honestly listens and he honestly puts it in. Plus, by the time I'm done, he's my most accurate product manager. So he knows exactly what penetration rate items are going to go at. But so what I do is I take his plans and I build sample orders, again, up to 5 years in advance so we can get the right tooling, the right suppliers, just get the right options. And I can tell him when he's wrong, which is always fun, but it doesn't happen often enough. So, but also I've gotten involved with people, including Jake, on moving up orders, arranging orders, changing orders, doing a lot of things like that. So I've met a lot of customers that way. So it's always fun. But again, these races are going to be my new thing.
Well, thanks, Wendy. Wendy does an awesome job for us.
Yes, she does.
Thank you for coming. And and the reason you talk about the reason Jake mentioned it, the great thing about Corvette is we don't have to go and do market research and go out and do a lot of clinics and things like that. You guys always tell me what you like and what you don't like. It's instantaneous between coming here, the museum, the forums. We know right away, what you like, and then, also trying to predict, you guys always tell me and don't be shy about what you'd like to see in the future and things like that. So it's a lot of fun. Now, for me, this is my 15th Sebring in a row. Woo! So Jake said I was old, so I guess that makes it. And hopefully this will be a good one. We've had some rainy ones before and done well, so I think we got a good chance. And we're going for, we've had 3 GTLM champions in a row.
Right.
3 times, 3-peat. We'll go for 4. And they can keep bringing on, we got Ford came on, of course we always got Ferrari, got Porsche, BMW, whoever wants to come back, if Aston wants to come back, we'll be here. We'll take them all on with Corvette and representing you as the customers, representing Chevrolet, representing America. It's always a proud thing. And the cars that we compete with are the same cars. That's what the great thing about GT Le Mans class is. It's the same cars we compete with on the showroom, and we're winning there as well. Corvette is the #1 car in what we call a luxury sports car segment. We have over 1/3 of the total share in that. So we're not only winning on the track, we're winning thanks to all of you for buying Corvettes, because that's why we're winning in the showroom as well. Corvette is going to be here to stay a long time, and Corvette is part of Chevrolet and the halo of General Motors and the whole American auto industry for Corvette. So we've won a lot of awards, if you're keeping up. Of course, we're Car and Driver 10 Best, again, one of the 10 best cars. We also, the Corvette ZR1 has won this magazine called, anybody heard of the Rob Report? Rob Report? Nobody? Good people? It's very periodical. It gets into very expensive cars, very well, you know, usually they can talk about Ferraris and Bugattis, but the Corvette ZR1 won their annual Best of the Best award for that magazine. And then Road and Track, everybody knows Road and Track. Performance Car of the Year, Corvette ZR1 for Road and Track. So the ZR1 has really been the big story this year. We had an early model year. It's actually been out almost a year as of now. We started the 2019 model year early. We had tremendous performance, 755 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 2.85, 0 to 100, 6 seconds flat, which is amazing. I remember when that was a good 0 to 60 time. Quarter mile in 10.6, and 212 miles an hour top speed. So we can take on the best in the world with the ZR1. ZR1 has been doing great. Over 2,000, I think we have in the order bank around 2,500 ZR1s this year so far. So it's been a huge success. Yeah, there's the ZR1. Wendy's right. The ZR1 is limited, and it's basically limited due to the carbon fiber components. Although the ZR1 would be considered from General Motors or Chevrolet a low production car. If you look at the carbon fiber components on the ZR1, it's the most for those suppliers that they've ever done. They have, like, if you look at the ZR1, at the book matched, which we call, where you have the left and right patterns on the hood and the spoiler, you know, book matched carbon fiber, which is a very premium feature on those cars. So it is a limited value, but the whole carbon fiber hood is really the signature part of that car, where you can see the supercharger come right through the hood. So it's really been a good story. The other thing, how many people were at Daytona and saw the Driver Series cars? I've seen them outside, a few of you. That's kind of the newest Corvette thing that we're doing, the Driver Series, and it's really a fun opportunity that we had, and I have to give a lot of the credit to Kirk Benyon. A lot of people know Kirk as our exterior design manager. Usually he's here. He didn't make it this year. He was at Daytona to introduce those cars with the driver, and I'm talking about the 4 cars out here, so when it dries up, make sure you take a look at them. And what we've done, you know, in honor of our 3 drivers championships in a row, the 4 core Corvette drivers that drive the Corvette racing every week, we gave them the opportunity, working with Kirk, to design their dream Corvette Grand Sport, taking advantage of all the options and features that we have with different stripes, wheels, brake colors, interiors, and that's what they've done. So, Antonio Garcia is from Spain, so he has the yellow and red. You know, and his is really the closest to kind of the racing theme. He has the Jake hood graphic on that car. All the cars have the red stripe wheels and red brakes. And his car, being the yellow, has yellow stitching in the interior as well. Then Jan Magnussen finished the colors from Denmark. You know, the Arctic white with the red stripes down the center. And his car has red stitching in the interior as well. And we had Tommy Milner. Of course, he's our Captain America. So he has the new Elkhart Lake Blue car, white stripes. That car has black suede interior, but it has a silver stripe. He wanted it to have a little bit different. He didn't want it to look like the traditional Grand Sport color combination that we've seen a lot of. He wanted to make it a little bit different. He had a lot of involvement with the 60th anniversary Corvette and the 427 convertible they mentioned back in 2013, and so he had put a little bit of that with the silver stripe on that. And then finally, Oliver Gavin He wanted to take advantage of his helmet, the colors he uses on his helmet and things like that. So it has the shadow gray, and it has a red interior in that car. It was really a unique combination for Oliver. So the neat thing about these cars is they're available. If you guys like those packages, you can order them. They're also available in all 3 trim levels. So although we're showing the 3LT, like 1, 2, and 3, so you can get them relatively more affordable. You can order them in all the 3 trim levels. And some people, there's been some confusion in the pricing of it. The pricing of the car is basically based on the features that are on there. If you add up all the features we put on there, it's all included in the price of the package. So the special wheels, brake colors, seatbelt colors, interior options are included in those packages. And they also have a special plaque in the interior that's numbered for all 4 individually. We'll have individual numbers so you know which one that you have. So those are the 4 number 1 cars that we have there. And you also will get a signature picture of the driver. After you get your car, we'll send that out to you and thanking you for the cars. And the drivers are really excited about it. It's not something we did that we expect to sell a huge amount of them. I think it's going to be fairly limited. We're not really limiting it, but I think it's going to be a pretty rare thing, and it's going to be a fun thing for this year that we're doing in honor of the driver. So I hope everybody appreciates that. And if you like one of them, you can get one. If not, I just think all the drivers are really thrilled that they have their own special signature edition car. So we're very proud of that as well. So I'm going to open up for questions. I have to say,
Before you open it up for questions, I think Wendy has a shirt for you.
Oh, am I going to make him wear it?
I know, Harlan has one too.
what is it? Oh,
I was getting ready to prepare to throw it on me, but before you guys ask the questions, I know I knew you wouldn't wear it,
I'll show it then.
but I will. So go ahead, ask your first question. Go ahead.
Well, I'd like to say that I really enjoy my job, and Wendy enjoys her job.
I love my job.
And I really like having indoor plumbing and having a house that I live in.
Yeah.
So I apologize in advance if I can't answer a lot of the questions you may have.
So he's going to point at me anytime you guys ask an inappropriate question because
Nothing. That's good. We planned ahead.
Yeah, go.
I was thinking of going to the museum event in August, so if I went, would that be a good time to see anything new?
I will say it's always a good time to go to the National Corvette Museum. I mean, we have the Bash, and we have the Hall of Fame, and 25th anniversary. I think just for that alone, we also have a great. A lot of people may know Tom Peters. Has been the design director for Corvette for over towards the end of the 5th gen, 6th gen, 7th gen, in the future. He's going to be there, inducted into the Corvette Hall of Fame. So I would always encourage people to go to the museum when you get a chance. It's always a good time. I have no announcements as to what may or may not be there to see, but we'll always try to make sure everybody has a go. I will be there on both of those
There you
events.
go.
So.
That's enough. He's a rock star.
And maybe we'll let Wendy come. It depends how she acts today.
I've already lost that.
You're on probation. No, you're doing good. Wendy's doing good. Yeah.
What are your plans for continuing to offer a front-engine, rear-wheel drive Corvette?
What are my plans? I'll tell you, the 2019 is a great Corvette.